Hello and welcome to another edition of Motor Cars Enthusiast. Well, right off the bat on the old show today, well, remember back when we talked about Ford pulling out of the Australian market, at least as far as manufacturing is concerned. Later, General Motors and Holden talked about they were going to pull out of the Australian market as far as manufacturing. Well, the third shoe has finally dropped. One of the last big manufacturers in Australia, Toyota, has announced that they will, after the year of 2017, be done manufacturing in the Australian market. That is going to be a heck of a hit to the Australian market, especially with all the suppliers and all the subsidiaries around these companies are going to end up drying up as well. A very big hit for the folks down under. And I hope that something could come to save this, but it doesn't look like there's much hope on the horizon. Next up on the list, Ferrari showed off their brand new California T. Actually, today, the taping of this program, they showed this particular vehicle off. Now, this vehicle will make its official debut at the Geneva Motor Show, but the little sneak peek was little Ferrari's little teaser shots of this particular automobile. Now, you see a lot of the F12 in this vehicle and a little 599 at least in the hood, but it still looks a lot like a California. Now, the vehicle, just like the outgoing California, will be a convertible and will have a hard top convertible top. Now, the vehicle, the heart of the beast, is going to be a 3.9 liter V8 direct injection that is turbocharged. Now, the new turbo system in this particular vehicle has a variable boost management system. This management system basically keeps the torque curve flat throughout the RPM range. Pretty slick little setup. I can't wait to hear a lot more about this come Geneva. Now, the vehicle will probably, chances are, be going through that same 7-speed dual clutch gearbox that was in the outgoing California. We haven't heard too much other than that. Now, let's talk about the power. And it is a whole lot more than that outgoing, normally aspirated V8. 560 brake horsepower and 557 pounds-feet of torque. Talking about 0 to 60 numbers at 3.6 seconds. It's going to be quite the performer, and it's going to be quite the star of already what looks like it will be a great Geneva Motor Show. Next up, another vehicle they're going to show off at Geneva is Audi's brand new S1 Quattro concept. Now, this particular vehicle probably is a little more of an official automobile. Shouldn't have said the word concept. We got a video of this vehicle being debuted on the old Motor Cars Enthusiast Facebook page if you want to check that out. Now let's talk about this little automobile. Number one, it's built on the Polo platform, but it's going to be a whole lot fancier and a whole lot nicer than that Volkswagen version. The thing is stunning to me to look at. It's a very beautiful automobile. Now, the heart of the beast is going to be that 2-liter turbocharged TFSI 4-cylinder, putting out 231 brake horsepower and 273 pounds-feet of torque. Now, this can either be shifted through a 6-speed automatic or a 6-speed manual gearbox. Talking about 0 to 60 numbers coming in at right about 5.8 seconds. And fuel economy numbers are pretty stout, especially for an all-wheel drive automobile, being 7 liters per 100 kilometers on the European cycle. Now, this vehicle will be coming in Geneva, and we'll be getting a lot more details, hopefully, very, very soon. And last up on the list, well, we've shown off a lot of Dubai's supercars over the years. But a weird little story the folks over at Motor Authority actually came out with over the past several days. The head of Dubai is actually, for the lack of a better word, driving the poor off of the streets of Dubai. Now, what do I mean by that particular statement? Basically, the head of Dubai actually thinks that the city's becoming a little too congested with all of the traffic that's floating all over the city. So basically what he's going to do is he's going to get in with the insurance companies and skyrocket insurance rates on automobiles. There's also going to be a huge automobile tax just to own an automobile. And they're going to blow through the roof fuel costs. Basically, what they're trying to do is for people that don't have as much money as a lot of other people, basically middle class and lower class individuals, not making the kind of cash, going to try to make it too expensive to own an automobile and operate it in the city of Dubai. And basically what this is going to mean is it's going to clear the traffic up. Now, I cannot believe that any government official would actually come out and say this, but I don't know the real deal of what goes on over there in that country. So, very interesting situation. We'll see if this deal actually flies or not. But then that takes us back to that whole supercar thing. If you're going to get all the poor, quote unquote, off of the streets, who in the heck are they going to chase in that country? Just a bunch of rich people flying all over the place and Lord knows what supercar they may own? Weird situation. Could not help but to share that little story with the folks over at Motor Authority. And that's all there was that I thought was worth talking about for this week's Motor Cars Enthusiast. If you want to jump on over to the Facebook page, the link's down in the show notes. Also, if you want to subscribe to the channel, you can do so at any time and get the first dibs on the brand new shows as soon as they come out. Thanks for watching. We'll see you again real soon.